Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to do a how to watch video for Doctor Strange. Obviously, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is coming out in more or less in a month on May 6th, and I thought it would be a great time to do this type of a video for Doctor Strange. For people that have never seen every movie in the MCU before, and maybe they want to get into some of these movies, but they don't know where to start. Well, if Doctor Strange is something that's, hey, this looks pretty cool, let me get ready and check it out. Here's a shortcut that you can take to get into these movies, to get prepared for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, obviously there's a lot. It's better if you do know the MCU as a whole, and I have done videos for the whole MCU, but this is only going to pertain to Doctor Strange mostly. There's one movie in particular that I think you can avoid, but it's not bad if you check it out either. It's a really good movie. I think all these movies and shows that I have on this list, yes, I said shows, are pretty important. So let's get right to it, starting with the first movie that you should start off with. It's the first Doctor Strange movie. This is the one that introduced us to Doctor Strange and his cast of characters and gets him on his journey. They show you how he gets his powers, and that's something important to know about Doctor Strange. And for a lot of people, this is one of the better origin movies that the MCU has constructed. And even though I was lukewarm on the movie when I first saw it, it has grown on me a lot since I seen it. I liked it when I first saw it, but I think I appreciate it a lot more now, considering we've seen more of Doctor Strange and see where he can go. He does seem like the most powerful character, one of the most powerful characters in the MCU. After that, you move on to Thor Ragnarok. Now, this movie I'm going to say is optional. It's more of a Thor movie, obviously. The Hulk is there as well. Doctor Strange, though, has more or less of a cameo. So I'm going to say you can skip this one if you want. But it's a really fun movie, and why not? Doctor Strange's cameo is not that small. It's a medium cameo, I would say. But it's like it's a 2-minute cameo maybe. So it does help Thor on his journey. But for the character of Doctor Strange, it doesn't do much for his build up into the MCU. It doesn't do much for his character progression. So I think this is one that you can actually skip. But if you don't, that's cool. It's a really good movie. Then you can go into Avengers Infinity War, where yes, Doctor Strange does take a bigger seat in this movie compared to some other characters in this movie as well. He gets to team up with Spider-Man and Tony Stark, which is important for Spider-Man No Way Home, to know how that relationship between Peter Parker and Doctor Strange begins. You see it in this movie. He hangs out with some of the Guardians as well. So and yes, it's a lot of fun seeing all these characters interact. And I think Doctor Strange shines in this movie really nice. I think I enjoy his scenes even more here than his own solo film, which this is the movie that I think really made me love Doctor Strange even more. Then you can move into Avengers End Game. Obviously, Infinity War and End Game go side by side together, so it just makes sense to watch the conclusion of Infinity War with Endgame. Then you can move on to an optional series, Loki. I would say watch Loki right after Endgame, because Loki while there are rumors that he might be popping up in an upcoming MCU film, possibly Doctor Strange, we'll have to see. But it's also important because this is the series that kicks off the multiverse. It lets you know the multiverse is coming in this show, and you'll see how. I don't want to spoil it just in case nobody's seen it yet. And yeah, I do think we'll see Loki in the Doctor Strange. That's just a theory of mine. I don't know anything to be exact, but there you go. Then you can move into What If. I think What If is another series that you might want to check out for the multiverse and ideas and possibly characters, maybe Agent Carter or Captain Carter, who could appear possibly. There has been rumors. After all, her shield is even seen in one of the posters of the new Doctor Strange movie. So it might be important to check out this series, as well as a dark Doctor Strange, a Doctor Strange who loses his heart, which some people think that the evil Doctor Strange that we see in the trailer could be the Doctor Strange from the series. And Benedict Cumberbatch does perform his voice as Doctor Strange for this series as well. So it might play into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So I would recommend What If right after Loki. And then you can go into WandaVision. WandaVision is such a delightful series. I really enjoyed it a lot. And considering how heavily Scarlet Witch is going to be portrayed in this new Doctor Strange movie, I think WandaVision is definitely an important part of this movie, of this next Doctor Strange movie. So WandaVision, and there actually is a scene in the trailer where it looks like you do see Wanda in her house from WandaVision. So yeah, and you see how she gets her new costume, her new look. So I would recommend WandaVision. And Kevin Feige has said WandaVision, the next movie we're going to talk about, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness are considered like a trilogy. So I would recommend WandaVision. Then I would go into Spider-Man No Way Home. Obviously, Doctor Strange returns in this one since his last appearance would be End Game. Spider-Man No Way Home is obviously the lead-in into Multiverse of Madness. So you definitely want to check out this movie. To me, it's a fantastic Spider-Man movie. And to get to see Doctor Strange interact with Spider-Man in this movie is a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, I don't know where you've been, but it's here. So and finally on the list, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, so this is the final movie, and you're there. You're ready to see this movie in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about it. Will there be other Marvel characters and so forth? You know, my X-Men, how to watch the X-Men movies in chronological order continues to be one of my biggest, it is my biggest, most viewed video. So clearly a lot of people believe that we're going to see a couple of X-Men characters, specifically Charles Xavier, going to be popping up possibly if the bald head in the trailer and Patrick Stewart's voice was any indication. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I am going to say, if you want to get more clarification, like if you do want to see more of Wanda and Loki before watching their own series, I did do a how to watch Loki and a how to watch WandaVision in chronological order back when those shows were coming out. So I can recommend you go back and check out those videos, or just check out the whole how to watch the MCU in chronological order, and that I've done 2 versions of, maybe 3, that could help you scatter your way through the MCU as well. So with that being said, I hope this video helps you guys, and I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.